So I want to get to my next topic, and it happens in all sports. It's called fatigue. It's a thing that happens when you just get tired of the same old thing happening. Kind of feels like a movie that you already saw, same ending every time, doesn't change. Or maybe like a sequel to a bad movie. It's like it's the same thing again, but just different characters in it. It happens in all sports. Happened in basketball with Jordan. I mean, people claim Jordan to be the GOAT today, but I'm pretty sure in the 1990s, you ask a fan of any other team but the Chicago Bulls, they hated Jordan. They wanted him to lose. They thought that he got too many calls. Happens today with LeBron. Been happening for the past almost 20 years with LeBron. Gets too many calls, he flops. Well, he's also a four-time champion, also about a four-time MVP. I think he deserves a little bit of credit. But it happens. You get fatigued, you get tired of the same old thing over and over and over. And every year you say to yourself, there's a chance this team or that team or this guy is playing really good. Lamar is the MVP. You see the Dolphins, they just scored 70 something points in the Broncos. Their offensive explosive. There's always somebody that you think are going to dethrone the Chiefs. The same way that they thought they were going to dethrone the Warriors. And the only thing that dethroned them was injuries and player chemistry. But I think it's safe to say right now, today, Chiefs are probably going to three-peat. They're probably going to make another AFC championship game. They're probably going to be just this much better than their opponent, whether it be the Ravens, the Bills, the Bengals. Who knows? But we know one team that will be in the AFC championship game. It's the Chiefs. We also know the team that's going to be in the Super Bowl. Probably the Chiefs. I mean, they gave you 2 years to catch up. Gave you a year where their best wide receiver was Juju Smith-Schuster. Where they went and traded for Kadarius Toney, who the Giants didn't want, and the Giants suck. Trust me, I'm a Giants fan. You had MVS as your biggest deep threat. And then you go on a year where you still have MVS, you get rid of Juju, you have a rookie wide receiver in Rashee Rice who looks promising, but he's a rookie. You have a right tackle that's no good, the most penalized right tackle in all of football. Hell, the most penalized lineman in all of football. They still won. They still got the W. And I get it, it's tiring. It's the way that I felt about Brady. He just always was in the Super Bowl. Team was good. Patrick didn't have the defense that Brady had when he first came in and was going to Super Bowls, but now he does. I mean, now you got, McDuffie. You got good safeties now. Chris Jones is still a beast. George. I mean, who's going to be back. Yeah, Bolton. I mean, they got a good defense now. And now the offense is just that much better. I mean, did you see Xavier Worthy? Explosive. Can take it off, can take you over the top. He doesn't have the biggest, he's not the biggest receiver. He's not going to go up and moss you or look like Calvin Johnson, but he doesn't have to because you're not going to be there, and he is. And Patrick Mahomes is just going to put it in the perfect place for him. Travis Kelce is not the tight end that we're used to seeing. I mean, last year he was still a Pro Bowler, of course, but if you look at the numbers, wasn't like he was that much better than the guy behind him. He's getting older, and the Chiefs are still getting better. It's okay. It's okay to dislike them. It's okay to hate on greatness. because that's what we're used to doing. We did it with Jordan, did it with LeBron, did it with Kobe, did it with Steph Curry. Now we're doing it with Patrick Mahomes. It's okay. I understand that he's not playing for your favorite team, or maybe you just don't like the guy. Maybe you don't like Taylor Swift and all the antics that it brings to the Chiefs, brings to football, and you just want football to stay a manly sport where girls aren't involved. And all that stuff may be something that I can give you a little bit of, okay, cool. I understand. Doesn't matter though. He only has 3 losses in the playoffs. 2 of them came to somebody that everyone proclaims as the GOAT, Tom Brady. AFC Championship game with a little bit of a iffy offsides call that could have possibly gave the Chiefs the ball and changed the outcome of the game. But they were the Patriots. Same way that you guys talk about the calls now for the Chiefs. Went through that too. And then the other one happens to be against Joe Burrow. The guy who has Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, had Joe Mixon, and a pretty decent defense. Jesse Bates. Okay. When they had that rematch, different outcome. But it seems to be that when Patrick Mahomes plays anybody else, always the same result. W. It's trophies. It's parades. And of course, it's hate that you all bring to him. But it's all right. Because when Patrick Mahomes 3-peats this year and has 4 rings, ties Joe Montana, and probably wins Super Bowl MVP and is on quest for his 5th, the thing that you'll say is he's not as good as Brady, or he didn't have the help of Brady, or that he has too much help that Brady didn't have, or the league is soft now, or the line of excuses will begin to pile up. And then, at the start of the next season, you'll tell me about the next person that's going to dethrone Patrick Mahomes. And the same outcome will happen again. Don't worry. You'll see.